vegetables of various kinds. And if we look back 3,000 years back, the Italian peninsula had different civilizations. In the area of the north of Italy, they were Celtic. Well, the language, the beliefs, the civilization was closer to Scotland and Ireland than to Greece and the rest of the Mediterranean. In Tuscany, Umbria, we've got the Etruscan civilization. You know, if you were going to be a slave back in the Roman period, the worst kind of slave that you could be would be to come to the quarries or the mines where the life expectancy was about 6 months. Due to the harshness of the conditions, the quality of the food, the mistreatment, and also obviously the accidents that could occur. Cavalry or with siege engines to attack the city. With the river Arno, so peace is going to stop in time. It wasn't important economically anymore. It's going to stop. It's going to be a center of university, and that's still going to be a big part of its economy, the university. And obviously tourism nowadays related to the Leaning Tower. The people that are going from the north towards the south towards Rome, when they started to build that tower, as this area is marshlands and humid earth, it's not very stable. So as soon as they started to build, as the building was going up, as the weight was growing, it started to tilt to one side. It started to already be stable structure, so it wouldn't be suffering from the humidity of the ground. We are going to limit the access of heavy vehicles to the area. That's why, for example, our bus, we have to go to the outside. And Galileo Galilei, with his love of mathematics, he's going to change completely. He's going to enter the university. He's going to be studying different things. And with the mathematics, he's going to create as well lenses. The lens that he creates basically makes him one of the father of modern optics. With those lenses, we are going to start observing the sky. And as we observe the sky, he is one of...
were a very important part of the community of peace and due to the commercial relations along the Mediterranean. But they could not be going inside the city on the Christian ground, so that's why they are very important. It's due to look right. So we are turning left.
Jest tu sens iść? Wszyscy idą w tą stronę. A my pod prąd.
Sorry. Here it is. Ta-da!
Parachute Brigade of Italy, and also the base is a joint use base Italy-US, not only Aviano, which is closer towards the Milan area. So here we go on the motorway. We'll be crossing over these hills in front of us, taking us deeper into Tuscany, rolling hills, vineyards, olive groves, towns upon the hills, beautiful scenery, passing Chianti, very important wine production area. Olive oil obviously is extremely present in all the Mediterranean basin. If there's one thing that unifies the Mediterranean is olive oil, which has been used for everything. My grandmother used to use it for skin, hair, literally everything. But one thing about the Italian olive oil is Italy knows how to sell its product. Okay, and Italy doesn't produce as much olive oil as it sells, literally. We have to understand as well the Italian exodus of the late 19th century, early 20th century has given their product Tuscany. Will be entering Umbria, and then afterwards the Lazio, which capital obviously is Rome, and where the Latin civilization is starting. So when we say Latinos, referring to Latin Americans, probably the concept is not really truly representative. Would probably be better Hispano-American, because obviously the Latin civilization starts over here in Italy. From the, so you'll be arriving to the Vatican around 11:30 more or less, and around 12:30, 12:40 you'll be meeting together for those of you that decide to do this extra optional tour of the Vatican Museum and the Sistine Chapel. The groups are maximum of 20 people to make it nice and easy, with English speaking tour guide, with headphones to follow the explanations. We do
এত জায়গা ঘুরে এখানে কোলগেট ব্রাশ বিক্রি করছিল। পুরো ইউরোপ না যে পয়সাটা খাওয়া মাঝে বসে কিন্তু ওই কোমরটা মধ্যে খুব ঘরে তার নয় কিন্তু পাপ আছে ভিতর ঢুকে যাচ্ছে না স্পঞ্জি সিয়ার দেখে দাঁত কাটাতে পারে কিন্তু অর্থোপেডিক শেপে